Feel like life is always putting you down, no matter how hard you try? As if each failure makes you less like the person you want to be? We'll look at the wise words of Miyamoto Musashi, the samurai who never lost, in this video to show you how to get back up stronger after every fall. Step 1. Pause and breathe. When bad things happen in life, people often feel panicked first. To make a mess. To get things fixed right away. But Musashi shows us that a real warrior never moves without thinking. He gives a clear answer. Step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road, Musashi wrote. To put it another way, don't rush. To get back on your feet, you need to first stop and rest. When there is a problem, your mind is full of things. Moods change. Thoughts go around. Chaos in the mind is not where answers come from. Don't go anymore. Take a big breath. Get back to the present. Don't feel like you have to fix everything right away. Musashi thought it was important to be in charge of your own emotions. He worked on not only his sword skills, but also how he felt and breathed. He knew that making choices is easier when you're calm. Close your eyes when you're having a bad day. Take 4 big breaths in. Wait for 4. Let out 4 breaths. Do this 4 times. This small thing will bring you down. You'll have just enough room to get back in charge. Setbacks are like storms. You are the rock. Take a deep breath and remember that this moment does not define who you are. What you do next does. Before you jump into action, take a moment to be still inside. This isn't being weak. This is smart. Now is the calm before the storm. The breath before the next hit. Learn to control your breath like Musashi did on the battlefield, and you'll start to control your life. Step 2. Find the tiny win. Sense is strong and sight is weak, Musashi said one time. It's important to see faraway things as if they were nearby and look at nearby things from afar when you're making a plan. We often think about all the things that went wrong when bad things happen. We focus on failing. But if we want to get better, we need to shift our attention to something else. And the first step is to find the little win. What does a small win mean? It's anything, no matter how small, that makes you feel like things are still possible. That growth is still there. That you don't lack power. You might have come today even though it hurt. You might have learned something from your mistake. You might have asked for help. Each of these is a small win, but they are all very powerful. 4 big wins. Musashi trained himself to notice small changes in battle, like the angle of a blade or the pause in a breath. Seeing small wins in your own life can change the way you think about everything. When you lose something, your confidence goes down. That's why small wins are so important. They help you believe in yourself again. Even if the pace is slow, they tell you that you're still moving forward. Note them down. Have fun with them. Say them out loud. Today I didn't give up. Good job. Another one is, I learned from what went wrong. Another one is, I kept my cool when I wanted to scream. That's also important. The tiny steps build momentum. Musashi worked on his 2 swords strategy over time. He didn't get it right overnight. He trained, watched, failed, and made small changes until it was impossible to beat. Don't go after the big jump right away. Try to get the next small win. After that came the next. Put them together. Rebuild your life one moment at a time. Because getting ahead isn't just one big win. When added up, it's 1,000 small wins for those who wouldn't give up. Step 3. Flip the script. We remember strong stories from times we failed. I failed. I'm not good enough. I might never be able to do it. These stories grow. But Musashi tells us to take charge of our minds, not let them run us. You may leave your body, but you must keep your honor, he told her. For Musashi, honor wasn't about ego. It meant keeping true to your best self, even when you lost. If you want to get back on your feet, you need to flip the script and tell yourself a different story about what happened. Say, I found what doesn't work, instead of, I failed. Say, I'm rebuilding stronger, instead of, I'm broken. Instead of saying, I was turned down, say, I was sent somewhere else. The mind tells stories. You have the pen though. Musashi lost a lot of battles, both physically and emotionally. But he never let those times define who he was. He changed his story by what he did and how he planned to do it. He used each fall to get better at rising. Figure out the present story. What story is going through your head? Ask yourself if it's true. Is it based on truth or fear? Change it to the truth of a fighter, one that sees strength, growth, and learning. This ruined everything becomes, this showed me what I need to change. That small change changes your focus from losing to winning. Musashi said that the way you see things is a powerful tool. Don't see your loss as a wall, but as a doorway. Not as a punishment, but to get ready. People may try to give up on you. Things might try to write you off. You get to write the story. Get the pen. Turn the page over. Start over, this time stronger, smarter, and braver. This is the story of your fighter. Now the next story starts. Step 4. Laugh it off. The strange thing is that laughter is a strong tool when things go wrong. Even though Musashi wasn't funny, he knew how important it was to separate from things, especially one's ego. To know 10,000 things, know one well, he said. One thing he really knew was how to stay emotionally free when things were going badly. When we connect who we are to the outcome, setbacks hurt the most. As soon as something goes wrong, we feel embarrassed, ashamed, and weak. But what if you didn't take everything so seriously and just laughed it off? If you laugh, it doesn't mean you're ignoring the pain. It means you're getting better. Think about falling down on stage. You can stay still and feel bad about yourself, or you can laugh, get up, and walk. Which one really shows strength? Musashi worked out all the time, but he wasn't rigid. He changed like water and moved like wind. He let go of his mistakes instead of holding on to them. Laughter frees you up like that. You take away the power of your mistakes when you laugh at them. You get your lightness back. That was stupid, but I'm still standing, you say. Think about your last failure. Now, make it worse in your mind, like in a comedy scene. Think about how silly it is. Then give a smile. Smile, even if it seems fake at first. Something will change. Not taking yourself too seriously is a smart thing to do. Because being too serious makes walls. When you laugh, you can get back to happiness, confidence, and life. Don't forget that you are not the only one who has failed. Every hero, even Musashi, had times when they felt really bad about themselves. They didn't stop though. They were successful not because they never tripped, but because they never let those trips define who they were. So laugh the next time you fall. Move your head. Say something like, "Wow, that was crazy," and then move on. When you laugh, you feel lighter, and when you feel lighter, you bounce higher. Step 5. Switch it up. To bounce back, you need to try something new, change how you do things, and break out of your pattern. Musashi was a master of this idea. He created his own way of fighting by using 2 swords instead of 1 because he saw that the old ways weren't working well. He didn't follow the rules and came up with new ideas, which made him impossible to beat. Find a bad habit, way of doing things, or way of thinking that isn't helping you and replace it with something new, even if it seems strange at first. Don't try to be perfect. Instead, test, learn, and make changes. Try different things like Musashi did until he found the best plan, angle, and strike. Often, setbacks mean that something needs to be changed. Do not ignore the lesson and do not be afraid of starting over. Be able to change form and move like water. Like Musashi, don't be afraid to get rid of what doesn't work and adopt what does. It's possible that doing something very different will help you get back on track instead of doing more of the same. Step 6. Fuel your energy. A car that doesn't have gas can't move. You can't either. Burnout is a big reason why people have a hard time getting back on their feet. Very tired, drained. Musashi trained all the time. He fought more than 60 times and never lost. He worked out his body, but he also ate to keep his energy up. You need to know that there are different ways to get to the top of the mountain, he told her. That road needs energy from your body, mind, and spirit. To get back on your feet, you need to feed all 3. In terms of your body, take care of it. Eat real food. Get your muscles moving. Deep sleep. The body is where recovery starts. When you take care of it, your inner power starts to return. Protect your feelings in your mind. Musashi often wrote, thought, and meditated. He didn't give in to fear or doubt. You need to do the same thing. To feel better, read books. Say nice things to yourself. Don't be so negative. Spiritually, get in touch with your goal. How did you begin? What do you want to turn into? Musashi had a code that told him what to do and why to do it. Also, you need that fire. Being still is a strong way to work with energy. You can calm down in just 5 minutes of quiet breathing. Do it. Be quiet. Take deep breaths. Take some time to recharge. Nature is another one. Musashi liked to hide out in the woods a lot. He felt strong when he was alone and still. You can too. Take a walk. Enjoy the sun. Pay attention to the wind. Nature makes up for what stress takes away. Also, surround yourself with things that give you energy, like people who make you feel good, music that moves you, and places that make you feel refreshed. You think that losses are permanent when you're tired. You think of them as short-term when your energy is high. So get ready for your return. Fill up your cup. Bring your fire back to life. For power doesn't just come from will, it comes from energy as well. Nothing can stop your rise when you're full of it. Step 7. Keep it simple. Musashi's philosophy emphasizes the importance of simplicity, clarity, and listening in overcoming challenges. He believed that everything can teach us something, but we should be cautious and make things easy. He suggested that we should focus on one thing at a time, adopting a one-size-fits-all approach. This approach helps us avoid stress and build confidence. To feel better and move forward, ask yourself what one thing you can do today to feel better or get ahead. Make your goals clear and split them into small tasks, aiming for growth instead of perfection. This approach saves energy, builds drive, and prevents stress. Musashi's journey of overcoming challenges is a testament to the importance of simplicity. He focused on the path to strength, making plans, and inner peace. His failures did not define his story, but his answer did. To follow Musashi's 7 steps, walk your own path and find that every fall is just the beginning of a stronger rise. This is how you get better, just like a fighter or a story, like Hachiman.